Hi guys, it's been a while since I made my last video in English. I know, but uh, lately I don't speak so much English. I only speak Spanish and Norwegian. So let's see how it goes. Anyway, a lot of people has been asking me a lot of questions regarding poop, like mm, how can you have them outside of the cage and not have poop everywhere? How do you avoid that they poop on you? Can you train budgies or lovebirds to poop somewhere in particular? Can you put a diaper on them? I want to have them outside all the day, but I don't want to have poop everywhere. How do you do it? Hello, I'm Barto. These are Paquito and Flink. Welcome to my channel, Hordy Gurdy, and please subscribe if you haven't done it yet. As you know, my birds spend a lot of hours flying outside the cage, but that doesn't mean that my whole house is full of shit. In fact, it's actually quite clean, I think. So I'm going to tell you how I do it. Parrots, like all the other animals, also have to poop and relieve themselves. And in the case of birds, they only have one orifice, it's called the cloaca, where they throw the pee and the poo. Oh my god, I don't know how I'm going to do this video in English. We'll see. Just forgive my language. Anyway, the consistency depends. Sometimes it's more liquid, sometimes it's harder. It also depends on the species. Like these birds, they eat seeds. It's normally a small and dry poop, while as in my case, hi Flink. As in my case, as they eat pellets, it's normally like bigger and it's more like a paste, like a thick paste. So it's a bit more disgusting if you want. But in other species it varies. The bigger the parrot, the bigger the poop, normally. Wait. Hey, relax. Do you have enough? Yes. So I think it's an important factor to consider when we are going to bring a bird to our house. For example, I don't know if you have seen a lorikeet poop, but it's like a torpedo, like a liquid shot, quite disgusting. And I don't think it's a bird that it's a good option to have inside a house like mine. If you have an aviary, it's okay, but I don't think it's a good bird for a house. So I think it's very good that you are interested in knowing how to deal with poop when you're going to bring a bird to your house. Normally, the smaller the bird, the smaller the poop, and more often they poop. So in the case of budgies, they normally poop every 5 to 10 minutes, while the lovebirds normally poop every 10 to 15 minutes. In bigger parrots, it's you have more minutes in between. So basically, in the time that they are outside the cage, they poop a lot. So for me, the most important trick, if you don't want to have poop all over the place, is to limit the places where they can perch. For example, if you have a lot of drawers, a lot of places like lamps where they like to perch, you should limit those places, like put something that they can't perch anymore, or you should put places where you want them to perch. Like in my case, I have put this tree here, and I also have a perch there on the door. So they normally spend most of the time here, or if not, they are perching on me. So what I do is every time I let them out of the cage, I put some paper underneath here, underneath the tree and underneath the perch, so that 80% of the poop will go there to the paper. And then after 1 or 2 days, I take the paper and it's clean. Paquito sometimes flies to this shelf, but I don't let them stay there for a long time, so he doesn't go there very often. Sometimes they also go to the top shelf of the kitchen, but they don't spend a lot of time there, so it's okay. It's not, they don't normally poop there. The good thing about parrots, it's also that they don't normally poop while they fly, because they need to make some strength to poop, yeah. So yeah, apart from these places where they perch, the rest of the floor is normally clean. Normally, it can also happen that they poop and the shit stays on the feathers, and then when they fly, it goes somewhere else, but it's not the most common. One day I also saw a sheet on a wall like this high. I was wondering, like, how did they make it? But anyway, 80% of the poop will go to the paper, and the 20% left will be when they are perching on me. So that's why normally I have like all clothes on me when I have them here, or like sweatpants. I don't have fancy clothes when I have them on me, because I know that they will poop for sure on my shoulders. Another thing is that when you have birds outside, this is your best friend, because you need this to clean the sheet. Like, for example, I already have a sheet, so I would take this and clean it right away. Or if I'm working on the table, on the desk, and they come to stay with me, they normally poop on the table. So I have to have this and clean it quickly. And that's it, basically. Can you teach them to poop in a specific place? Well, I think it's difficult, especially with this kind of birds. With budgies, I think it's impossible because they poop like all the time. But with Paquito, I've managed to do something like that. But I also tell you that it's not very efficient all the time. So what I do is that when Paquito has been, when Paquito has been sitting on my hand or perching on me for a while, for like 10 minutes, and I see that he hasn't pooped, I send him to fly to the perch. Anyway, Paquito, fly to the perch. I send him to fly, and then with the movement, he normally poops. Like now, he just pooped. Corre, hace caca. Muy bien. And then Paquito, you can come back. Come, Paquito. And then after that, he can come back. Also, if you see that he's sitting on you and you see him like going back, like making the effort to poop, and you discover it quickly, then you can send it flying to his perch, and then he poops there. The bigger the parrot, the more time it passes between the positions, and it's also easier to see when they are going to poop, because they have to make a lot of effort, like they really put their bodies back or down the perch. Like you can see it very easily that they are going to poop. But with this, it's impossible. Regarding the diapers, I really don't think that it's dignifying for a bird to have diapers on. So I haven't tried it, and I don't recommend it, because it's like so easy to clean the poop that it's not worth it, I think. So to summarize, if you don't want them to poop all over the place, you have to put places where you want them to perch. Like in my case, this tree or the other perch, and they will basically stay in those places. If they have their toys and all the things that they need, they will stay most of the time there. So that was all I had to say for today. I think At the end of the video, my English got a little bit better, but at the beginning it was a little bit difficult. Anyway, I hope to see you soon, and I hope that I can make more videos in English in the near future. If you want them, just let me know that you want more videos in English, and I will try to make them. Alright, so see you in the next video. Bye. They have only one. I hate doing this.